Good morning, friends. Hope you are all are in safe conditions. Today we are going to discussing about extreme value of function. What is the extreme value of function? If your function f of x y having either minimum or maximum value, then we say that function having extreme value. It means that function having minimum value or maximum value. What is the minimum value of this function, given function? So function f of xy is said to be maximum value or minimum value. How can we judge for this? So a function f of xy is said to be maximum value at point something point, that is we say ab. If f of xy less than or equals to f of ab for all xy in some neighborhood of ab, then you can say that it is a maximum value. Also for minimum value, same definition we will use. A function f of xy is said to be minimum value at point AB if f of xy is greater than or equals to f of AB for all xy in some neighborhood of AB. This is the maximum minimum value definition of maximum minimum value. If whenever you got or judge this maximum or minimum value, then you can say that if this value is maximum or minimum, then the function is extreme function having extreme value. Now, to judge, to find extreme value of the given function at some point, there are some conditions. So for this condition, excuse me. Okay, there are some conditions. Suppose if we say that capital A is equals to double derivative of f with respect to x, capital B is equals to double derivative of partial derivative of f with respect to n x and then y, then capital C is equals to partial derivative of f with respect to y, and again take one derivative of this f with respect to y. Now for this, if a n to c minus b square is negative, then this function f having no value, no extreme value at that point. Okay, so it does not have any extreme value at that point. If this ac minus b square is not negative, then you can determine the extreme value of this function at the point AB. So for this there are some steps. First step is write the given function f of xy, then find the first derivative of f with respect to x square, then the with respect to x, then first that is partial derivative of f with respect to y, partial derivative of f with respect to x, and again take partial derivative of f with respect to x, that is double partial derivative of f with respect to x and double partial derivative of f with respect to y. Then after this finding these values, then to find these probable stationary points by solving two equations, that is f divided by x is equals to 0 and divided by y is equals to 0. Now at each probable stationary points we have to find the values of divided by x square, that is double derivative of f with respect to x square, and divided to f by x by y, that is double derivative of f with respect to x and y, that is partial derivative, and the double partial derivative of f with respect to y. Then if AB is one of the stationary point, then we have to find capital A, capital B and capital C at that point. Now to check whether AC minus B square is greater than 0 or not, then if we check this AC minus B square greater than 0, then the function f of xy having extreme value at that point. If this value is greater than 0, then आपका आपके फंक्शन को एक्सट्रीम वैल्यू होगी. That is, if a greater than 0, then f of xy having minimum value. It is the easiest condition, that is a greater than 0, then this f of xy having minimum value, and if a less than 0, then there are minimum value at that point of this function. Now to find maximum minimum value of the function,